Here's my slides.
Welcome to DND night.
Yay!
Yay!
If you clap, you get extra credit. And Hunter's like, I'm not clapping. You made fun of my shirt. No, I didn't. I'm just getting you ready for America.
All right. So yeah, welcome, and this is Dungeons and Dragon game night, Friday game night with Dr. Dan Siegel, our Dungeons and Dragon game master, um,
Woo!
from Orlando, Florida. So Dan,
Woo!
would you like to introduce yourself to?
My name is Dr. Dan Siegel. I do gaming, and that's my area of study. I worked in UCF, University of Central Florida, and at Full Sail University, if you've heard of it. And I've been best friends with Dr. Jane for over 20 years. And I only am friends with her because she has the best laugh you've ever heard. Like, there are people who laugh, but when she's laughing, she means it. You know what I mean? Like, that some people have the polite laugh, like, ha 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 ha. But then she laughs and it's like, ah! And it's the best. She's the best laugh. And sometimes we have her son who's really good at gaming. And then sometimes her husband pops in and is like, oh, I'm a platinum gamer. This game isn't good enough for me. So we're trying to get him to play because I want to work with him on English, and I miss him because we used to be classmates together. And that was a lot of fun. Does he work at National Taipei University too?
No,
Where does he work?
Taipei. I don't remember.
You don't remember where your husband works?
University Tech. Taipei
Oh,
Tech or something. I don't know. They have a different name.
hey, ask him how their math team is, Hunter.
Okay.
And does the math team have a cool jersey? Math team.
You're talking to yourself. Hunter's not even responding to you.
All right, Tiffany.
I
If
think you're
people,
gonna talk to yourself all night because I'm not here.
that's all right. That's all right. It's not the first time I talk to myself. I'm married. I talk to myself all the time because my wife never listens to me. That's the cement. That's the concrete of our marriage. Her not listening to me. Like when I was looking for the perfect match, I found this woman who's deaf. She's deaf in one ear. So whenever I talk to her, I talk to that ear, not the good one, because I want to stay married.
Well, you can still talk to your dog.
Well, I do. My dog's like, but Mike, my dog keeps all my secrets. I'm so afraid that Elon Musk is going to come or Taiwan is going to come up with some microchip that has dogs tell the truth, and then the police will ask my dog, "What's wrong with this guy?" And the dog will say, "You don't know the things I saw. Woof woof, give me a treat, and I'll tell you." You know what I'm saying? So that's me. I have 3 dogs and I have a wife who's deaf in one ear, and that's why we stay together. But I'm just letting you know, if you like my joke, I wrote it. But if my joke isn't funny, it's because Tiffany messed up the translation. I'm kidding, Tiffany. I'm kidding. It was a really funny joke, but like it just didn't. All right. Tell me your name. Hunter, you start, and we'll go to all the people in the room. And these people who don't have their cameras on, I'm taking off 5 points. I'm sorry. Unless you're like in a weird place, or you don't have your wife beater on, then please leave your camera off. I don't want to see that. No, 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 not you, Hunter. I said if you don't have your shirt on. And if you have Mike Tsai in the background, Dr. Mike Tsai in the background, please turn your camera off. I don't need to see that. It's too early in the morning here. I don't want to ruin my day by looking at Mike's side. No, I'm just kidding. I love him.
Then
We
you
used
should
to be
turn
in
your
class together, and it was so
microphone
much fun. And it was a really boring class, let me tell you. All right, who wants to go first? Tell me about you and stuff, and then we'll have fun. Come on, volunteers. I can't call your name. All right, Hunter, you're first, then you get to pick someone else. Tell me about you, Hunter.
What?
Tell me about yourself.
Tell me about yourself. Introduce myself.
Yeah. Is there a better way to say that?
Oh. I need something. I need
Okay,
time.
what do you like? What do you like to do? Where are you from? What do you study? What brings
Oh.
you here today? I don't know.
I like the board game.
Huh?
I like the board game.
He likes the what?
What? Can
Let's
I
say
use
I
the...
like. I heard that I like the broccoli.
Wait for a
Is that
minute.
what you're going? What?
I use the microphone. Wait for a minute.
Well, that was insightful. Who's next?
No, he said he liked the board game.
Oh, I thought he said he liked broccoli, and I'm like,
No.
wow.
Dan.
If you're leading with that, man.
I think you're the one with the one deaf ear.
I do. It's true, and I have half a brain too.
You're scaring Hunter away.
No, he's back.
No.
He's just
I
getting
use
his
the microphone.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
much better. Now he looks like a game show host.
I think you're the only one who didn't hear the word board. See, Tiffany, you got that right.
Excuse me.
You know?
Excuse me.
Oh, you're the one with the one deaf ear.
Let me just say, I'm the native speaker here. And if I don't understand you, and I can understand a lot of crazy stuff. I live in Florida. I understand crazy.
So you have.
If I don't say, hey, you got to say,
So you have a bad internet.
board game.
Board game.
That's your excuse. You have a bad internet connection.
No, you.
Pay for it.
What did he say? That sounded like Mandarin. Was he talking in Mandarin?
No, he's just joking. You're saying that perhaps you're having a bad internet connection.
Yeah.
And he wanted you to pay for your internet.
Wow. Okay. When his class is online, please let me know and send me the link. I'd like to come and heckle him. This is what I'll do. I'll come into his class and I'll be like, "Excuse me, Dr. Sai, but I don't understand a word you're saying. English, yo." And make him do it in English. And then I still won't understand him. He should be taking this class. All right, Hunter, let's try again. You like board games?
Yep.
What else?
What else? I come from Kaohsiung. It's a south city of the Taiwan.
I thought you said you were kosher, but okay, Koshin.
我的英文不太好吗？
I think,
英文不太好吗？
I think you need to translate, or you guys need to make yourself like speak louder, more
Speak it
confident,
loud.
so
Oh.
Dr. Dan Siegel can understand you. Otherwise, he's like we're like lost in translation.
Oh,
No,
because
don't
my
worry.
roommate is sleeping.
Listen,
Bad
I
internet
promise you,
connection.
the
My,
only
my
thing I
roommate
bite,
is sleeping, so I can.
I
so
don't
loudly.
bite people. I only bite dogs. Because when a dog's a puppy and he bites me, I can't say, "Ow, that hurt." I just pick up the dog and bite him back, and then he doesn't bite me ever again.
I mean, my roommate is sleeping, so I can not talk loudly.
Oh, okay, all right. Don't worry, we won't wake him. Your roommate sleeps at 8 o'clock at night.
Yeah.
On a Friday.
Yeah,
How old is he?
22.
After class, if you want to have a talk with him, you know.
Okay.
He's missing his golden years. You know what I mean? That's stuff you do when you're 70. But when you're 22, look at all the pretty girls in this room. Come on. I kid. All right. Next. Introduce. Give me a segue here, Hunter. Who should we pick on next?
Oh.
Tell me your name. Tell me your favorite
What?
color.
Favorite color? I like pink. Pink?
Pink?
Yeah.
You know, that's really macho of you because I hope he's got clothes on. He's getting up.
Is it my roommate?
You woke him up. Now he's gonna hit the club.
Okay.
I told someone the other day my favorite color is rose gold, and someone said to me, "I never heard a man say that before." And I was like, "I don't have to be macho. I'm married." All right, Hunter. Who should we pick on next? I see 4 other people, and one of them doesn't have a face.
Nina.
Nina, do you know Hunter? Is your microphone on?
No, I don't know. I don't know Hunter. Yeah.
Well, now you do.
I live in Chai. I'm from Chai.
Oh, okay.
So I want to I also like to play board game. Yeah. So I
Board
want to
game.
know how to play the game. The
Okay.
games. Yeah.
That sounds awesome. And what's your favorite color?
My favorite color is pink.
Wow. You and Hunter have something in common.
What? Sorry.
You and Hunter have something in common. You both like pink. You and Hunter like pink.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I don't know Hunter.
No,
It's my
I'm
first
saying
time to see him. Yeah.
I'm saying you have something in common. So you can build an entire friendship on that.
Oh. Mm.
All right, I'll leave you alone. I'll leave you alone. I'll leave you alone. You look stressed. Who should we call on next?
Eating.
Eating.
Hello, Tiffany.
Hello.
I'm the helper in this activity, and I'm the
Your name was
student.
Tiffany.
Yeah,
And I'm just kidding.
and I'm student, and my teacher is Dr. Jane. My professor
you're
is
so
Dr.
lucky.
Jane.
You're
Yeah,
so
I
lucky.
think
You're
so.
the best professor in the whole world.
Yes, I like her laughing.
Don't mind like her laughing too, but don't tell her I said that, or else her head might get big.
Okay.
So who should I pick on next? Help me, because I don't know these people's names.
Okay, and I think Reiqi, you can be the next one.
Hi, everybody. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
My name is Ricky, and my English name is Ricky, just like my Chinese name. And I am the language and creative writing department student. Yeah, in Taipei Education University. And I love pop music.
You love what?
Pop music.
Oh, what kind of pop music?
Mm,
You got like K-pop, American pop.
American pop.
Pop music now or pop music from the 80s?
No.
Okay. So when you say language and creative writing, is that Mandarin? Or do you do creative writing in English?
Language and creative writing is about Chinese.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
See, my goal is to be funny in Chinese. Because if you can be funny in another language, then you really know that language well. You know what I'm saying? So, do you like games? What brings you here tonight?
I want to know more about broken. Yeah, thank.
Okay, well, this will help your creative brain because this game is all about the brain. Like, there's no computers, there's not a lot of things other than what goes on in your own head. Because I'm going to tell you what you see, and you're going to process it in your head, and then you're going to imagine what you're doing, and be able to do fun things with it. Does that make sense?
No. Well, okay, I will try my best.
No, you'll be great. You'll be great. So who should we call on next?
I think really,
Hi,
really.
talk.
Hi, hello guys. My name is Lilian, and I actually joined this activity like 2 weeks ago. And I don't know, I just want to like join it again and see what can I learn today, maybe. And I like to watch movies. So
Like what? What kind?
yeah, you actually asked me that question last time. Shawshank Redemption. Do you remember it?
Yeah, I totally remember. I'm trying to say this for the new people who don't know you. You know,
Yeah.
you know what to expect because you played, right? You played an actual game. And
Yeah.
these people have never played before, so I'm going to depend on you to kind of tell them, don't worry, he's weird, but he's not dangerous. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know.
And when we start playing, you just like say, hey, in fact, I'm going to use your character in many ways as a template
Yeah.
for what we're going to be doing next. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So
get
I'm really going to need you today. But today, we have one more person, and then I'll talk about what we're going to do today. Who's the other person with the really long name?
No, I guess it's Jane's account. Another account from Jane.
Oh, they're both Jane's account?
Yeah.
I think that's Tiffany.
Oh, is that Tiffany too?
Yeah.
Oh,
Remember
okay.
remember last time? It was so hilarious.
Hey, don't you have a boring project in Chinese to do?
Yes. I'm okay.
Slacking? Huh?
So Tiffany, you really need to help out. So I'm gonna direct Tiffany to show one of the jam boards that Lillian has drawn. It's in one of the links of Jamboard.
I will help find it.
It's this one. I think it's this one. So Tiffany, if you can find this one, DND Game Night, April 15th. This is Lillian's character, what she built last time.
Yeah, Lillian has it looks like a knight, the Witcher knight warrior with the black.
So I'm gonna stop presenting, but I'll let Tiffany present it.
Okay. Well, can we make a new jam board so that people can put their characters in it?
Yeah, of course. So Tiffany, can you create a new jam board
Of course.
from the bilingual account so that we can keep it?
Yeah.
But I do not have the bilingual account,
Oh, wait,
but
wait. So let me get one for you.
I will share Lillian in the meantime.
How about do you want a brand new one, or we could just use the one that was created on April 15th?
Okay, I just didn't want our dates to get confused, but either way is fine with me.
They'll just start on the ninth one, page 9.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So what we're going to do tonight, so this is how the way the game night works. 1 week, we have it for new people, new lovely people like Hunter. And the next week, we have it for the people who've already made the characters, and all we do is play. Now, the way this game works is you create a role. A role is where, like let's say you have many roles. You're a student, or you could be a teacher's assistant. You could be a roommate. You could be a friend. You could be a daughter. You could be a son. These are roles, right? Yes. Do you understand me, or am I talking too fast? Okay, so you have different roles in life. Well, in this game, you're going to create a role of something that, whatever your imagination can go with. Now it's time for for some slides. All right. I'm going to show you some slides to make this easier to understand. And then we're going to create a character for you. Yay! Woo! Whoopee! All right. Can you see my stuff? Okay. Can you see my screen? Yes, no, maybe so.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. I know I'm a crazy American guy, but we Americans like to hear, yes, no, you stink. You're beautiful. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want to go through a whole thing. Like sometimes I teach and I go through a whole thing and they're like, Dr. Dan, we didn't see anything. And I'm like, why didn't anybody say anything? And they're like, we thought you knew. And I'm like, if you thought I knew, do you think I would be going on with it and going blah, 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 blah the whole time? Come on. All right. So welcome to Dungeons and Dragons. These are some of the rules. Have fun. Remember, if the joke is not funny, then it was poorly translated. And if you make a whole new character in one of your creative writing language classes, I expect at least 5%.
Dan, perhaps you need to click on slideshow
What?
to make it full screen.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Stupid slideshow.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. Oh. So obviously be courteous because I know you Taiwanese people can get out of control, especially Sampan. Don't do what Dr. Jane's son did and make a character that's so totally overpowering that I can never throw anything against you that's any hope of fighting you. And please ask questions. If you don't understand what I'm saying, if you don't know where I'm going, just ask questions. You won't be, shaming your family if you ask a question or losing faith. So the sky's the limit as to what kind of character you can create. You can have an elf, you can have a human, you can have a dwarf, whatever you want. So this, I need to be a little bit smaller. I want you to take a page from the Jamboard. First, take a look at Lily's page. Lily.
Yes.
Can you talk about your character? You want to show them your character?
Oh, okay. So should I share my screen?
Yeah. And I'm glad you're here. Thank you for coming today because it's going to be much easier with you here than, me talking from the ether,
So wait.
I'll stop presenting. Now, if you want to look, her character is basically slide number 2. And you can see her name on it. It says Lillian, and it talks about her strength, her intelligence, her wisdom, her dexterity, her constitution, and her charisma. And her power is an absolutely great sword. Like, this sword is absolutely great. Oh, there you are. So last time she was here, she made this awesome character. And these are some, and I want you guys to start working while I'm talking. Just find the slide and start working your character. And if you need me to give you a slide, I'll give it to you. But is your character a male or a female?
Okay, so my character is a male, and his name is Wolfgang, and his race is like a mix of witch and a warrior. So he can also use sword and also use magic.
Wait. You said his race. his race would be human or dwarf or elf or demon or something? What's his race?
Human,
Okay,
but
so he's human.
yeah.
And his class, which would be like what he does as far as work.
Oh, so his class will be like a witcher and warrior,
Oh,
and his background is like, he had a great life like before he was 10, and then after he kind of losing everything, and he feels angry and hopeless and don't know the meaning of life. So that's why I say last time, and yes, it's him. And because of that, that makes him wonder, like, what's the meaning of living, and what's the meaning of his is his extinct. So he wants to seek the meaning of his life and trying to forgive himself. When what I just say, like he had a kind of tragedy childhood after 10, so he is like trying to forgive himself for like that happened doesn't his fault. And his character will be like he will be seems cold and kind of difficult to talk to, and kind of difficult to get to know him, but actually he's quite warm inside, and he likes to like observe, and he is good at learning and kind of have a great skill, but he is not the person that will show off. He will just like stand by the side and just like kind of watch the whole scene happen, and like how's everyone's reaction. So it's like the basically kind of his background.
excellent. So I want you to work on your character more if you can, or help others if they need help, if you
Okay.
don't mind. Now, there's a lot of things I like about the way your character looks. First, you put her real name, so I know whose character it is, and she put the character's name, so we know which character it is. She drew the character, and here's the thing: I don't want you to be afraid to draw your character, because this is not an art class and it's not an art contest, but I just want you to have the context in your own brain. And I want, you know, something we can work with. And that's not to say you can't redraw it at some point. Maybe Lily will put something on her character that makes it look even more awesome. And she described what her powers and abilities are. Like, what is your character going to do? And please know this is a super simplified version of Dungeons and Dragons. So, like, because I don't want to overwhelm you with nerdiness. And so, what are your powers and abilities? Also, try to spend at least 5 minutes writing a backstory, like she did. Like, she had a traumatic childhood, her character. But what caused the trauma? Was it evil people coming in and destroying her town? Was it her mom had a terrible illness and she couldn't find the cure? Was it a meteor fell and crushed her whole town and she wants to know if the meteor was real or if an evil wizard casted the meteor? And, you know, pretty much what is your motivation?
Okay.
Like, what is the motivation of your character? What is the motivation of your game? Because without motivation, you'll be lost. I mean, in life, we need motivation, because we have no motivation to do things. We're lost. Even if it's just like, I go to my crappy job so I can have a good retirement. I'm looking for a husband. I'm looking for the perfect pet to tickle. You know, like, we as people and human beings, if we don't have motivation and desire and goals, it kind of slowly kills us. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna put no pressure on you, and I want you to pull out a sheet from the Jamboard, and I want you to start working on it.
Okay.
Do you guys want 5 minutes or 10 minutes? I'll give you 10 minutes. If you can't answer that, then you definitely need 10 minutes. So just start, you know, freestyling, you know, and then when you have a basic thing, you know, I'll come in and say, that's you need to work on this. And Lily needs to put some more clarity in her backstory. Maybe work on her picture a little bit. And the rest of you need to start from scratch. And then when we have play night, when we're done with this and we have play night, then we'll all meet up on play night and you'll actually live this character, control it, tell us what the character does. And this will open up your imaginations and I mean, I love video games. I love them. I was just talking to Dr. Mike over there about Elden Ring. But the thing is, when you have a video game, the Xbox or PlayStation does all the work for you. Here, the work is burdened in your own brain, which is a good thing, because if you work your brain, it gets tough and strong like a muscle guy, and you have to start wearing tank tops, because if you wear sleeves, your muscles will rip your shirt like roar. You get it? All right, so I'm going to give you 10 minutes and take off my camera so I don't scare you. But in 10 minutes, I'll come back and we'll see what you got, and we'll say boo to it. We'll go boo. Unless it's good, then we'll go. All right. And if you want to go to the bathroom, whatever, use the 10 minutes, okay? All right. Have fun.
So, Ricky and Hunter, do you know where to build your character? This is
Yeah.
It's a jumbo.
Jamboard, but are you on the same Jamboard? Because I don't see you working on and taking up a page.
My internet has some problem.
Oh, so in the chat, I gave you a link. Work on this Jamboard. If you click on that Jamboard,
Yeah, just
then
wait a minute.
what? So see, yeah, good. Who's doing this? Who's on page 9? Perhaps
Oh, me.
who? Ricky?
Yeah.
Perhaps put your name somewhere so that we know you're occupying this page. And who's on page 10? Oh, okay, good. Ricky's working on page 9, and Hunter, are you gonna do page 10? Tiffany, are you also joining? Are you going to build a character? So perhaps this is for Hunter. And this is for Tiffany.
Thank you.
Okay. So you know where to draw your character. Dan, I don't think you can do this without me. You're not even monitoring their progress.
I was totally monitoring their progress. They put their name in, and
No,
Becky
I put
has
the
a head.
name in for them.
Huh?
I put their name in for them.
Oh, okay. Becky's making a head, and they're drawing it. And Hunter has a circle, and Tiffany's doesn't have anything. You can't touch the butterfly's wings, Jane. Dr. Jane. So do you guys want me to remind you what I'm looking for? Because you can also look at some of the other people's. It's not a secret. Unless you want me to say, oh, yes, Dr. Jane, I totally need you. I can't teach this class without you. You're invaluable.
I think you should play some background music.
Oh, okay. Star Wars, nothing but, oh, wait, she likes pop. Okay, shake it off. Shake it off. I'm Taylor Swift. How's that?
Horrible.
I don't know modern pop. I'm old. You just want to have fun and not do your assignment. Admit it.
Yeah, because I don't think you can run this without me.
No, I can run it. I'm doing fine. Look, they're doing it. All right, let me just remind you. I'll go through it again. If is your character a male, female, or other, you can play a blob or a cube. I don't care, as long as it has personality. What race is it? Some races include a dwarf, a human, an elf. What class is it? Are you going to be a fighter, a mage, a wild mage, a bard, or do they have a job I never even thought of? You know, maybe you could be a plumber. Wow. Becky's ripped. Look at that. She lifts. Uh-oh, here he comes. Dr. Mike, the heckler. Hey, Mike, I'm going to be in your class and heckle you.
So what is the race of Kirby?
Kirby?
You know the Kirby from Switch.
Yeah, yeah.
But what is the race of it?
A
What's the race
blob?
of it?
A Dralicite, if you want to get really specific. I think it's a Dralicite. But you didn't hear me pull out that one. That's an old reference.
Class. What's his class?
What class did you play in Elden Ring? Were you a prisoner? Were you?
Yeah.
Oh, it's
Do you know that prisoner? Yeah, play that.
Hey, because you're my. I don't know if you know this, but we've been friends for a long time.
Why would you play a prisoner?
Because he
I-
probably wanted to be a
I like
mage and fight.
Iron mask. I like the iron helmet.
Oh, just because of the outfit?
No, iron helmet is very strong outfit, very strong armor.
And
Armor?
it looks really cool. And he could play. Did you play a mage, like a mage dexterity character fighter, or did you play just mage or just fighter?
Mage or fighter? I think I played between mage and fighter.
That's what I figured you play.
Yeah.
See, Dr. Jane, I know your husband so well that I knew the exact character he would play in the game. That's pretty good. Come on. Miss, ooh, you can't run a class.
You should try to kill the first boss.
Oh, I will.
Even my son can defeat it, so you should try it first.
Okay, let me just say that you saying that means nothing to me because
No,
your
I
son
can-
is so.
I have the prep. I have the what's that? I have the proof. I can show you the proof. I record it and upload to the YouTube, so you can watch it if you need.
Yes, I want to see it on
You-
YouTube. But
How my son beat the first boss.
he's so proud, isn't he? Look at
Yeah,
how proud he
he's
is.
so proud.
Let
I
me
don't
just
know why
say,
he's so
I know
proud.
you will
He's-
fail.
he-
You will fail. Come on, trust me, you will fail.
He's never prouder.
let me just say that you two cannot say that my son can do it. Why can't you?
Have you
'Cause your son
you
is super
start to
freaking
play
smart.
the game? Have you started to play the game? Or not
Yes,
yet.
I started to play. That's how I guessed you were a prisoner.
So do you know that the first boss you have nothing, but you have to beat the first boss.
Are you talking about the first boss in Castle Vale?
Castleville.
Which first boss are you talking about?
Just when you get a new one, then you just go outside, and the boss is
Oh,
very
the Tree Guardian,
not Tree Guardian. Before that,
the Beast Man.
before you die, before you fall out,
Oh, in the very
And
beginning.
this is not a time to chat. We're in a session,
Okay.
and they finished their drawing, but they need to work on their the different what's this?
Let me just say that your son is smarter than most professors I've met in America. So to say that my son can do when he's 13 isn't mean anything to me. He makes professors in America look like idiots because he's smart.
Later, I will show. I will ask them to give you a link. To provide you the link.
All right, we'll watch it. We'll watch it. But again, it's very difficult to show off your son to me because he's so darn smart. He'll be like, I'm bored. I think I'll win a Nobel Prize now.
Continue your class. I won't just interrupt you.
Well, it's not a class. This is just a game night session.
Excuse me. This
Nobody's
is a very
having
important
fun
class.
here.
This is a life-changing class for these people. You'll see. You'll see. And I'm gonna go to your class, Mike, and heckle your class. And I'm gonna be like, no, you're wrong, Mike. It was Bloom's taxonomy. That's what I'll say. See, they're working. All right, I'm gonna say it again. Does anybody? Oh, Kirby is a Dralosite. Does anybody have any questions that they need answered, or are they on the good path? Uh-oh. Dr. Mike just got the angry look from Dr. Jan.
That's right. I was
Wow.
I was telling him to shut up and let you run the session.
Yeah, she's more terrified than the boss in the Elden Ring.
Yeah, well, she's pretty scary. I'm not gonna lie. She scares me too. But she's cute. No, I'm very excited. I finally got to talk to Mike. He's always like playing video games or something. He's like, "Hi, Dan, get lost." And now we're actually having more than 2 words together. Does anybody have any questions or need any help? I'm monitoring you. Uh-oh. Now she's yelling at Mike again. I miss you, Mike. Is everybody okay? I'm going to look at your character and see how terrible it is. Ricky. Don't forget to put your name too, Ricky. Your real name, so I know whose character's whose. Are those cat ears or horns? Oh, wow, you're playing a Murloc? I mean, it might be good to do something original. I don't know. Hunter, what are the stats of a Murloc? I would say in annoying, it gets a 20. Charisma is 0. Constitution, not too great, but the problem with playing a Murloc by itself is they really get good when they swarm people. All right, how's everybody doing? Oh, there we go. Evan, what's your powers, Evan? What's your strength? What's your intelligence? What's your wisdom? Is my microphone on?
Yes, it is.
Okay. These are not rhetorical questions. Do these guys know what the term rhetorical means?
I don't think so.
Okay, these are questions that I expect an answer from. All right, I'm going to go through one by one, ask questions. Ricky.
Can I bother you?
Bother me, yeah. I love being
Yeah.
bothered.
Yeah, I have something to do. I have a emergency meeting. It's calling me to jail, so I need to go.
All right, I'll only let you go on one condition. You have to. I want you to come back and play this Murloc, and you have to give this Murloc a tank top.
Okay.
What does that mean?
What?
What's this?
The Murloc?
All right, no, I'm saying next week you have to come back with your Murloc so we can play.
Okay, I try.
Deal? And work on it during the week because I want to see this because I find you playing a Murloc hysterically funny. I played World of Warcraft to like 110.
Okay.
So I get the joke.
Okay. So
all right, go do your meeting. But it's nice to see you. Nice to meet you, buddy.
Bye.
再见.
再见.
All right, who else? Talk to me. What's going on? Ricky.
Hi.
Lulumi. Hi. So tell me about Ricky.
I'm thinking about his background story.
Does he have horns or cat ears? I'm just trying to check.
Horn.
Oh, okay. And what kind of a character is he?
He's a demon.
Okay, and what kind of demon is he?
What kind of demon?
I'm sure there's a lot of different kinds, you know. Is he a good demon or a bad demon? Huh?
Good demon.
Like, what does he do to people? Like, what's his power?
He creates cloud like
Clouds?
his hair. Yeah, like his hair.
Oh, and like, what brought him to the physical world?
Mm.
Well, let me ask you a question. Was he alive before? Like, was he a physical person and then he became a demon, or was he born a demon?
Oh, interesting. Okay. He's a human and became to a demon, I think.
Oh, so he became a demon.
Yeah.
What made him become a demon? Was he like cursed, or did someone cast a spell on him, or did he, like, let's say, die and appeared in the demon realm or something? I don't know.
I think a flash hit on his head.
He what?
A flash hit on his head.
He flashed horns on his head?
Yeah.
Oh, but like, did he do something that made it happen, or it just appeared?
Mm, making dead and meet the God, and God told him there's a position that can control the cloud, and he become famous.
So you said a god did this to him?
Yeah.
Why did the god choose him? Why did the god? I'm only asking these questions to help you with the backstory.
Mm. Mm. Okay.
I'm not picking on you. I hope you know.
Okay.
All right. Who else? Tiffany. What's the backstory of Evan?
Hello.
Hello. What's Evan's backstory?
Backstory?
Yes. Like, what's his past? What's his history?
Oh, I think he's a pet puppy. And he can do a lot of things, but I think he may do a lot of things, but I think the best is its intelligence, because he is very smart to do everything. So maybe he is not not very strong and not very good to do anything, but he can use his wisdom to make something good.
All right. How does he make things good?
For example, he can use his wisdom like mm, I don't think this very clearly, but I just want this character is very smart to do anything. So maybe the other like constitution and strength, that is not very good.
Okay. Constitution is how tough you are. Like, how much damage can you take?
Uh-huh.
And when you create a character, you want to create the character that are a little bit flawed, meaning
Uh-huh.
like you don't want to create a character that's amazing at everything, or else your character will be really boring. Like, imagine if you met a person and this person was perfect in every way. Like, they were brilliant and they were strong and they were wise and they were charming.
Uh-huh.
You'd be like, this guy's boring. You know what I mean? Like, There's no challenge to them. But, you know, that's why everybody kind of has things they're good at and things they're not so good at. You know, like if somebody may be strong and dumb, or strong but not wise, or wise but kind of clumsy. And that's dexterity. Dexterity is the ability to manipulate things, you know, like can you do a backflip? Can you roll in the ground? Can you do acrobatics? Can you pick a lock? Can you, you know, arrange things, you know, can you like make a model? That's dexterity. But wisdom is like, you know, the wise old man on the hill who you ask a question to and he says, this is the answer, you know?
Yeah.
So does that help?
Yes.
So I would just kind of balance out your character a little bit more and think about a backstory. So how did he get so strong and wonderful? Like what made him to be the person he is today?
Okay, so now I need to do what?
Well, like try to pick your stats between 1 and 20. And then 1 and 20, and then 1 and 20 for each one.
Okay.
And try to balance it out and try to think of a backstory that, you know, like a background or a history that made Evan who he is. Like, if he's real strong, how did he become strong? Why did he leave his home and his town to go become an adventurer? You know what I mean?
Yep.
Who else?
Okay.
Is there anybody I didn't talk to? I think I talked to everybody. Does Dr. Mike want to make a character?
Hello, everyone. Excuse me, can everyone turn off your camera?
What?
I think everyone turn on their camera is better. So please turn on your camera.
Yeah, much better.
Thanks.
Look at these beautiful people. You have to turn on your camera too. Hey, Tiffany, do you think Dr. Mike should make a character?
I think he can log in and
Oh,
be
okay.
a attendant for us.
He doesn't have to worry because he's a platinum Elden Ring player.
Really?
Yeah. I think Jan stopped monitoring us. I think she left the room.
Oh yeah, I think. Or she will say something to us.
Yeah. Hey, Lily.
Yes.
That's you.
What? It's my turn.
All I see is your forehead.
Oh yeah. So, how should I do now?
Can you move the camera so it shows your lovely face?
Yeah, you can. Now it's good.
Yeah, you're one of my favorite students because you came back. All right, so is anybody done? Tiffany, I don't see a background yet.
Okay, wait for me.
Lulami. Any background? Oh, there you go. Yeah, I can't see the left side of the screen too well, but I like your clouds. Can you make it a little bigger? Because I'm old and blind. Yeah, there you go. All right, now this is important. If you think you're done, help somebody. Like Lana, you're a creative writer. Can you help Tiffany out a little bit?
Okay, I see.
This is a team game.
Yeah, let me check on.
I think Tiffany is hiding in shadows.
What?
For some reason, your screen's all black.
Oh, no, I used the wrong background.
Oh. All right, Lillian, can you make this a little bigger? His whole family was slaughtered, not just slaughter, by the Lord because his father is trying to defend invaders. Is that what that is?
His father trying to defend the vendor's son. Vendor, right? Vendor's.
No. A vendor
Enter.
sells something.
Oh.
A vendor's like a merchant. I think you mean invader.
Oh, yeah, inventor. Okay.
By the lord of the territory. Because a lot of times, if you just say the Lord in English, that means like you're talking to God.
Oh yeah.
So if you say like,
I was trying to figure like a better way to describe the Lord.
you could say warlord.
A warlord.
Yeah, that's a word. Like, let's say Warlord Tiffany came here and destroyed everybody, you know?
This war.
Her title could be warlord.
Okay. Like this.
Warlord's one word.
Oh. Okay.
And you don't need you just need to cap W. What's the name of the warlord?
I haven't think of it.
Warlord Yidong. I don't know. I'm trying to think of a funny Chinese name. What's a funny Chinese name?
Funny Chinese man?
A funny Chinese name. Is that a thing?
No.
Oh. No. Really? I'm sure
Yeah.
your country has comedians. Come on. You never heard a name that was just like, wow, that's a weird name. Like Mildred or Bertha or something. Just sounds weird.
I guess we have a lot of names sounds weird. Okay.
Okay. His whole family was slaughtered because they were slaughtered beforehand. So it's Slaughtered, which is a good word, by the way, by the warlord Savage.
Okay.
Is his name Savage?
Yeah, his name is Savage.
Okay, then take the dash out and
Okay.
capitalize W and lowercase l. Okay, so do you guys feel confident in your characters? Hello?
Yeah.
Do you guys feel like your characters are done? Yeah, you'd lowercase L in Warlord too.
Like this? Warlock?
Yeah, and it's not inventors, it's invaders.
Or invaders? Okay.
And he's trying to defend invaders. He's not trying to defend it. Because when you're talking about it, the tense you're using is current.
Okay, so should I say
Try to defend.
defend?
Yeah, invaders. Okay, Lily. I know you're in the other Lillian. I know you're in the other party too. But we'll play. Do you guys want to play a little bit before we go, or do you wanna play next week with the rest of the group?
Think next week will be better.
Okay. What do you think, Tiffany?
Hello.
Hello. What do you think? Do you think next week would be better to play, or do you want to play this week?
I think next week will be better because this week we only have few people to join this.
Okay. What do you think, Lulumi?
Me?
Lulumi? Is that you?
Ricky?
Yeah. My name is Ricky.
Reiki. No, but you wrote Lulumi on your character.
Oh, it's he called Lulu, and my name is Ricky.
No. When you play,
Oh, when I play.
your name is Lulumi.
Okay.
All right. So does everybody feel confident with their character?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Reiki, don't forget to put your real name on your sheet too.
Oh, okay.
And that goes for the rest of you. Do you have your Tiffany has it? Tiffany, I want you to work on this a little bit, okay? Like your background and stuff.
Okay.
Okay. So when you talk to Jane, tell her we kind of have a good start on our characters, but I'd like you to work on it more. And I'd like to give a little round of applause for Lillian for coming in and helping.
Thank you.
And Riki, I'm glad you came today and stayed, and tell Hunter to come back. Wait, did we lose somebody else?
Yeah, there's one. She left, but she didn't say why.
Well, you email her an F minus.
Okay.
F minus from Dr. Jane. All right, so I hope both of you come back because next week you're going to use your characters and play in a game.
Okay.
Like I know you when you think of games, you think of like board games, but this is a game that's where the board is in your brain. It's in your imagination. Okay. So what you're going to do is when you come back, you'll be with a group of people who already made their character, and you're going to act like your character. So your name is not Riki, it's the Lami when you're playing, and you guys are going to talk to each other as if you're your characters, and you're going to work together to solve problems as a team. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. Is there anything else you think we need to cover, Tiffany?
No.
Are you there, Jane?
I think she's not there.
Wow. Just when I needed her most, she left. No, I'm just kidding. That's a joke. So when you talk to Jane, tell her I said hi and tell her I expect Dr. Mike to make a character and play because he does a lot of talking in his chair from the background, but he's got to put himself on the line and fight with his party. That makes sense? You're the party. All right. So next week it's at 8:00 Orlando time. And what is it, 9:00 there?
Right now, yes, it's 9:00 p.m. England in the evening.
Yeah, that's when it starts there, right?
Oh.
And if you have any questions for Dr. Jane, you want to put her email or whatever? You guys all know her email?
I know her email.
Do you want to put it there in case people need to reach her? Well, here's mine if you have any questions about D&D.
Or oh,
You want to put yours? You can put yours, Tiffany. You're a TA, right?
yeah.
Okay. Here's Tiffany's if you have any questions.
So I need to do what? So what I need to do?
I'm just putting it there so if anybody watches the video or if these ladies have any questions about the class, they can ask you. So you would type your email in the chat.
Oh, my email?
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool. Can you end the class or do I do that?
I can end the class.
All right.
Or
Thank you
I
for your
think we can take a picture on a
Okay.
screenshot. 1, 2, 3. Okay, good.
All right.
Okay.
All right. Well, thank you, everybody. You're a lot of fun. And I think this will help you in your creative writing and your language, at least not Mandarin, English. Because if you're forced to do it, then you start thinking about it as opposed to like doing it in a boring way, you know, like saying the same word over and over again, you know? All right. So have a great day. Have a fun weekend. I'll see you all next week, hopefully.
Okay, bye-bye. Thank
Bye.
you.
Thanks, Tiffany.
Thank
Appreciate
you.
your help. Thanks, Dr. Jane, Dr. Mike. Bye.
Nine.